Wednesday, April 30th, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Today, VigRx Organic Biomaca climbs to the top, just like Haley Steinfeld's hits that never stop, while Gerard Media's services make a big splash, unlike Apple's antitrust ruling crash, and with VigRx, the cycle is set to dash. Stay tuned for more groundbreaking updates as we redefine your news experience. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Turiampeu Gyongjae Yogseongjang Iljari Gamso Mixayob Pasan. Timberwolves Lakers Game 5 details and updates. Microsoft stock rises after earnings beat expectations. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. Here's how GDP shows tariffs are starting to take a toll. The Washington Post. The U.S. economy contracted in the first quarter due to the Trump administration's tariffs, affecting global supply chains and international relations. The report highlights increased business stockpiling and import surges, while consumer spending declines amid financial uncertainty. Apple violated antitrust ruling, judge finds WSJ. Microsoft earnings, the stock is rising on earnings beat. Barron's. Pakistan claims it has credible intelligence India will strike within 36 hours. CNN. Tensions between India and Pakistan have escalated following Pakistan's claim of credible intelligence, suggesting imminent Indian military action. This comes after a deadly attack in Indian-administered Kashmir, which India blames on Pakistan. Both nations have downgraded diplomatic ties, and the U.S. and China urge restraint.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
April 30th in history. April 30th, 1513. Edmund de la Pole, Yorkist pretender to the English throne, is executed on the orders of Henry VIII. April 30th, 1897. J.J. Thomson of the Cavendish Laboratory announces his discovery of the electron as a subatomic particle, over 1,800 times smaller than a proton in the atomic nucleus, at a lecture at the Royal Institution in London.
Famous people born on this day. Simon Augustus, here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Simon Augustus, born April 30th, 1984, is a former professional basketball player and current assistant coach at LSU. Drafted first overall by the Minnesota Lynx in 2006, she led them to 4 WNBA championships. Augustus is an 8-time All-Star and 3-time Olympic gold medalist. April 30th, 1909. Juliana of the Netherlands, died 2004. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Turiampeu Gyongjae Yogseongjang Nodongja Iljari Ilgo Sogyumoseo Manghesta, Story.com. The U.S. economy contracted at the beginning of the year for the first time since 2022 due to a pre-tariffs import surge and reduced consumer spending, highlighting the effects of President Donald Trump's trade policies. Despite the contraction, policymakers are advised to be cautious about potential trade wars. OBI Pharma announces U.S. FDA clearance of IND application for a Phase 1 half study of OBI 902, a TROP2 targeting ADC. Financial Post. OBI Pharma announced the FDA's clearance of their investigational new drug application for OBI 902, the first antibody-drug conjugate, ADC, using their Glykobey-registered trademark ADC-enabling technology. This marks a significant advancement in their oncology drug development efforts.
Sports news. Today's NYT Connections Sports Edition hints and answers for May 1st, #220/.org. The The article discusses accessing Slashdot on mobile devices through the website am.slashdot.org, allowing users to read content conveniently on the go. Timberwolves-Lakers Game 5, referee assignments, injury reports, TV info, Sports Illustrated, slashdot.org. The article promotes Slashdot's mobile site, m.slashdot.org, allowing users to access and read content conveniently on their mobile devices. Science news. Best maca root product under review. VigRx Organic Bio Maca, Globe Newswire. VigRx Organic Bio Maca is a premium maca root supplement featuring organic black maca and bioperine registered trademark for enhanced absorption. It supports energy, libido, and hormone balance without caffeine. Known for its adaptogenic properties, it aids vitality and emotional resilience. The product is non-GMO, vegan, and offers a 67-day money-back guarantee. Brooke Bellamy dropped as entrepreneur ambassador after recipe plagiarism claims. ABC News AU. The ABC reports that an ambassadorship valued at under $10,000 was only partially paid, with just half of the amount settled. 5-4 reasoning models, Microsoft.com. Microsoft has introduced new small language models, 5-4 Reasoning, 5-4 Reasoning Plus, and 5-4 Mini Reasoning, enhancing AI's reasoning capabilities. These models offer efficient performance in complex tasks like mathematical reasoning and are suitable for resource-limited environments. They outperform larger models and are accessible on Azure AI Foundry and Hugging Face.
Today's obituaries. Ram Das Ambedkar. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ramdas Ambedkar was an Indian politician from the Bharatiya Janata Party. He served as a Maharashtra Legislative Council member from 2018 to 2024, winning the election with 550 votes against Indra Kumar Saraf of the Indian National Congress. Peter Burridge. Brief Wikipedia summary. Peter Burridge was an English footballer who played as an inside forward in the 1950s and 1960s. He had notable stints with Millwall, Crystal Palace, and Charlton Athletic, scoring prolifically and helping secure a league title for Millwall and promotion for Crystal Palace. He passed away at 91. Zeno Hasten Teufel, 78, Brazilian Roman Catholic prelate, Bishop of Frederico Westphalen, 2002-2007, and Novo Hamburgo, 2007-2022. Susan Holmes. Brief Wikipedia summary. Susan Holmes, 82, was an American politician who served as a member of the Georgia House of Representatives from 2011 to 2023 and as mayor of Monticello from 1998 to 2010. Rafiz Ismailov. Brief Wikipedia summary. Rafiz Ismailov, an influential Azerbaijani film director and screenwriter, passed away at 86. Known for his work in film and theater, he earned numerous accolades, including People's Artist of Azerbaijan in 2000. His career spanned decades, contributing significantly to Azerbaijani cinema and culture. Ina Canabaro Lucas. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ina Canabaro Lucas, a Brazilian nun born in 1908, was the world's oldest living person at 116 until her death in 2025. She was also the oldest living nun after Lucille Randon's passing. Lucas taught future Brazilian President João Figueiredo and received recognition from Pope Francis on her 110th birthday. Luiz Antonio Melo, 70, Brazilian broadcaster and journalist, pancreatitis. Ferenc Mohatzi. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ferenc Mohatzi, a Hungarian sprint canoeist and Olympic bronze medalist in 1956, passed away at 95. Initially a footballer, he switched to canoeing post-World War II and later engaged in skiing, sport shooting, and motorboating. He also contributed to diving administration and earned a physical education degree. Thomas M.T. Niles. Brief Wikipedia summary. Thomas M.T. Niles, an American diplomat and former U.S. ambassador to Canada, the European Union, and Greece, passed away at 85 due to cancer. He also served as president of the United States Council for International Business and was a member of the American Academy of Diplomacy. Park Hee-gon. Brief Wikipedia summary. Park Hee-gon was a South Korean film director and screenwriter known for films like Insadong Scandal, Perfect Game, and Feng Shui. He passed away on April 30, 2025 at 56. Phil Roberto. Brief Wikipedia summary. Phil Roberto was a Canadian ice hockey forward who played in the NHL for teams including the Montreal Canadiens and St. Louis Blues. He won the Stanley Cup with Montreal in 1971 and assisted Jean Béliveau's 500th goal. Over his NHL career, he recorded 181 points in 385 games. Sonny Thomas. Brief Wikipedia summary. Sonny Thomas, an Indian shooting coach and former national champion, led the Indian shooting team from 1993 to 2012, securing 235 medals in major tournaments. He received the Dronacharya Award in 2001. A former English professor, he passed away at 83 on April 30, 2025. Ronald Sapa Tlau. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ronald Sapa Tlau was a Congress politician from Mizoram, India, who served as a Rajya Sabha MP from 2014 to 2020. He contributed to establishing Zoram Medical College and Thenzal Golf Course. An author and Seventh-day Adventist, he passed away on April 30, 2025 at age 71. Jeff Sperbeck. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jeff Sperbeck, a prominent NFL sports agent, represented over 100 players in his 30-year career. He founded the Novo Agency and co-founded Seven Cellars Wine and Spirits. Sperbeck died on April 30, 2025 at 62 following a fall from a golf cart. Jules Weidenbosch. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jules Weidenbosch was a Surinamese politician who served as Prime Minister 1987-1988 and President 1996-2000. He led the Democratic National Platform 2000 and the Jules Weidenbosch Bridge is named after him. Weidenbosch passed away on April 30, 2025, just before his 84th birthday. Roy Cooper. Brief Wikipedia summary. Roy Cooper, a 69-year-old American rodeo cowboy, died in a house fire. Angela Frances, 75, Italian politician deputy, 1979-1992, traffic collision. David Horowitz. Brief Wikipedia summary. David Horowitz, an American conservative writer and activist, founded the David Horowitz Freedom Center and was a former New Left supporter who shifted to neoconservatism. He authored several books, co-founded Heterodoxy magazine, and was involved in political activism until his death from cancer at 86. Giovanni Liavore. Brief Wikipedia summary. Giovanni Liavore, a notable Italian javelin thrower, competed in the 1956 Olympics, achieving the best Olympic result for an Italian in the event. He set a personal record of 80.72 meters in 1958. After retiring, he worked at Fiat. He passed away in April 2025 at 93. Paul Omu. Brief Wikipedia summary. Paul Ufoma Omu was a Nigerian military leader and politician serving as governor of Cross River State from 1975 to 1978. He held various military and political roles, including chairing tribunals and committees. Omu retired as a major general in 1990 and passed away on April 29, 2025 at 84. Alvaro Silva. Brief Wikipedia summary. Portuguese Olympic sprinter Alvaro Silva, who competed in the 1988 and 1992 Olympics, passed away at the age of 60, with his death announced recently. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls.
Health news. Best maca root product under review, Vigorex Organic Biomaca. Globe Newswire. Vigorex Organic Biomaca is highlighted as a leading maca root supplement, utilizing organic black maca from Peru and Bioperine registered trademark for enhanced absorption. Known for boosting energy, libido, and hormone balance without stimulants, it offers a potent plant-based solution for vitality and emotional resilience, backed by a money-back guarantee. Gerard Media LLC expands growth solutions with new PR, advertising, and media services to enhance brand visibility and strategic marketing. Globe News Wire. Gerard Media LLC announced an expansion of its services to enhance market penetration and growth for businesses. The new offerings include PR, advertising, and media tools integrated into a comprehensive marketing ecosystem. The agency aims to provide strategic, scalable solutions for businesses at any stage, focusing on ethical marketing and data-driven execution. Over 90 PC of Public Think Irish Society has failed to address child sexual abuse. Independent.I. A report by Charity 1 in 4 reveals that over 40% of young adults aged 18, 24 in Ireland have experienced child sexual violence. The study highlights societal failure to address the issue, with 91% believing society has not adequately tackled child sexual abuse. The charity urges a preventative public health approach. Entertainment news. Padma Shri awardee and Century Ply chairman Sajan Bhajanka set to retire. Exclusive interview. Live Mint. Sajan Bhajanka, chairman of Century Ply Boards and founder of Star Cement, plans to retire and focus on philanthropy after receiving the Padma Shri. He intends to dedicate 20% of his wealth to charity. Bhajanka's business journey began in 1974, leading Century Ply to become a market leader through hard work and integrity. Haley Steinfeld's 5 best movies and TV shows, comicbook.com. Haley Steinfeld's career spans major franchises and acclaimed TV series. Her notable works include True Grit, Pitch Perfect, Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, and Hawkeye. Recent highlights are Sinners, Dickinson, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, and Arcane, showcasing her versatility and talent in diverse roles. Savvy athletes and new technology are flipping traditional sports marketing on its head. The Conversation Africa. The sports landscape is evolving, with athletes becoming media entities and leveraging platforms for personal narratives. This shift, driven by AI and data, challenges traditional league control and creates new engagement opportunities. Athletes like Naomi Osaka and Shohei Ohtani exemplify this trend, emphasizing narrative control and personalized fan experiences.
You know what really grinds my gears, folks? It's this whole planet of events that's been spinning out of control. Take this, for instance. Trump's economy took a nosedive with job losses and business bankruptcies. Now, I might just be an old Globey, but isn't an economy kind of like a globe? Supposed to be round and rolling smoothly? Instead, it looks like someone let the air out and we're left kicking around a deflated economic basketball. Speaking of basketball, let's pivot over to the Timberwolves-Lakers Game 5 details and updates. I've got an update for you. I don't care. You'd think with all the problems on this planet, we could pay a little less attention to grown globes tossing globes into hoops. But I guess it's easier to shoot free throws than solve global warming. And then there's Microsoft stock rising after earnings beat expectations. Big whoop. Just like our good old Earth, corporations never seem to stop expanding, do they? At this rate, they'll reach the stars before we even solve basic issues down here. It's ironic. Software is soft, yet they keep making such hard profits. Maybe they should focus on debugging world issues instead of updating Windows. Speaking of reaching for the stars, I hear there's talk about humans potentially colonizing Mars. Listen up, space cowboys. How about we fix this planet first before playing Sims on Mars? We can't just hit restart when things go south here. Earth is not just a globe trot away from being perfect. And last but not least, what's with the constant social media uproar about every single thing? It's like every day there's a new global crisis according to Twitter, or should I say Twit Planet. Maybe everyone should step outside their virtual worlds and orbit back to reality once in a while. I'm Globey, and that's my spin on the world today.
And now, a couple of dad jokes for you. I have kleptomania, but when it gets bad, I take something for it. Why are giraffes so slow to apologize? Because it takes them a long time to swallow their pride.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!